Hello, this is One Black British Woman's Voice, and today I want to touch on the subject of the violence of words, namely the violence of racist words. But before I do touch that subject, I just want to explain this first of all. This is not a tutorial to the rabid racists that will be watching this on how not to use or why you shouldn't use racist language. I'm not here to reason with racists. I don't care about you because frankly I could herd you all up in a cave and roll a stone over it. So if you're here to think that I'm going to explain to you why words such as nigger, etc., are bad words and why they are actually violent in themselves, then you might as well just click off this right now. Bye. Anyway, like I said, I want to touch on the subject of words being a violence. All too traditionally, it is viewed that violence is only violence when it is physical. If I were to touch you, that means I have committed an assault, which in itself is a violent act. However, words used, certain words in particular, racists use most specifically, are a violence in themselves. And considering the entire mission behind the person using them is to pack a punch, even that by that definition, it means words of violence, because no one uses them just so that it can say, oh, I've used that word. You use it to create a response from the receiver. You use it to punch the receiver in the guts, and racist language is a method that would elicit such a response. So even by its definition, even by its use, even if you looked at its MO, its modus operandi, it is a violent act. However, what I find extraordinary is the notion that there are men and women out there who are telling black people how they should feel when they are called these names. So for instance, I had a conversation with a friend earlier on, and he was being really angsty about the fact that white colleagues had sat down and debated whether or not nigger was or that being called a nigger or black bastard, whatever, would have a mental impact. I'm not even going to address the fact that we're in 2017 and there are people who are asking these stupid questions, this ludicrous idea that somehow being called a name does not have an impact. I'm not going to address that. However, what I'm here to tell you is that racist language is violence in itself. Whether or not you've touched someone physically is of no consequence. The use of racist language is a violence in itself. And the only reason why you'd want to define what racist language is, the only reason why you want to tell people how they should feel about racist language is because it's inconvenient to you. Because probably at some time in your life you've probably used racist language. Sometime in your life you've probably said something casually racist, and you want to be able to say, I'm not racist because it doesn't, this statement doesn't fit in with the description of what racist language is. However, understand that it doesn't matter how racists define it or whatever, maybe good-natured white people try to define it. It is still a violence. And if you use it, it will be considered a violence because you will receive exactly what you're looking for, the emotional impact that you were searching for. There's this debate, often shit that racists say, be such things such as, but rappers use it. Am I a rapper? Do you know rappers? Do rappers go to the shop and say to the cashier, what's up nigger, hand me my whatever? Maybe they do. I don't even know. But you don't hear me using it, so you don't use it to me. And you certainly do not use television or the music industry as an arbiter of how black people speak. Come on. Is that your teacher? You genuinely think that because rappers say it, that it's permissible amongst black society in general? Shocking. I'm just thinking, even the nature of language is that you speak it, you receive it, you process it. And the language or the words filter themselves within your head according to which department it's supposed to go into. Yeah, okay, so she wants me to come here. Yeah, because you get what I mean. Roughly you get what I mean. Therefore, if I say to Tommy, Tommy, come here, Tommy comes. Tommy doesn't stand there and just look at me, because language by its nature, by its definition, by its structure, by its design is supposed to have an impact. It's supposed to invoke a response. So thinking on that very basic level, using racism, racist language, shall also engender the same response. It has the same process. Anyway, I think I digress. Like I said, I don't have smart editing equipment, so I can't do all those quick jumps from words to words. But my point is that basically racist language is a violence. Don't fool yourself into thinking that violence is simply hanging people from trees or punching someone or whatever. Racist language is a violence. And if you're using it for violent reasons, because no one's calling someone a black bitch because, you know, we were talking about cupcake recipes. Therefore, you will get that response that you're looking for. And if you're looking at rap videos as an arbiter, as an idea, or as a if rap videos or the rap lyrics of rappers is your argument for using it, or is your comeback for why can't we call this person black this or nigger, then you seriously need to switch off your TV and throw it out the window and read a book. Read a book. Do something intelligent. Yeah. Because if television is your teacher, you're already lost, son. You're already lost. I'm out.